You sort of get away and then come back in. Oh, shit. I'll come back in a minute. Let's leave it like that. Anyway. Oh, I should have done the bloody wallpaper. I'll be back in a minute. Be all right. I think an artist has to live with an artist, because I don't think people understand artists, because, you know, that not many people understand why anybody would do this.
I suppose we got used working here over like 20, 30 years to giving each other space when you need it, and then other times having a conversation about something when you need it. And sometimes that works fine, other times, you know, it could be a bit of tension there. So there's a sort of sensitivity, I suppose, and also kind of a practice and experience of knowing how a person makes art and when they need to be interrupted and when they don't need to be interrupted.
Sometimes I like being interrupted.
You can't tell.
In fact, he doesn't often interrupt me, and I want him to.
Sometimes we work next door to each other in the two studios, so if I'm drawing, for example,
very noisy.
In my studio, I find it difficult to work quietly.
Oh, God, he's noisy.
Occasionally, that's fine. Sometimes
even if he's just doing a drawing, he's as noisy as anything. He just bangs, clatters, and drops things.
I drop paper,
like,
and I break the charcoal, and I tear bits of paper up.
He won't put. He won't go like, oh, there's a spoon. He'll just go ka-chum with everything. Like, make sure that it's on the table type of thing. Sort of, but it's all right. I'm quite quiet, aren't I?
You're very quiet painting. It's surprising, because...
It's weird. You'd think I'd be hurling the paint and being all emotional, but actually...
Well, it's just the scale, even when you're doing extremely large work.
I suppose I'm emotional, but I'm not noisy with it.
Yes, you work quietly and calmly, I would say.
Sort of intense kind of... and those intense moments is why I probably walked out of that studio, is because the intense moments are very brief. It's a short period of time that you can actually really concentrate like that. We felt a kind of a bond with Wales, I suppose, because my father's Welsh, though I never met him until I was 38. He was from Ceredigion.
Your mother lived in Llanbicarainion?
Yeah, Llanbicarainion. And we had been coming up since I was 18, you see.
And you had made paintings about Wales at St Martin's?
Not much.
Some of them
No,
were.
I never painted about Wales, actually.
Oh, right.
No, that was Scotland. Got red all on your shoe. All right. Wait a minute. That's better light. Well, the mirror is getting very covered, and yeah, I should really clean it. I suppose I just use it as a sort of talisman, really. I sort of look at myself and I'm sort of looking at various aspects, like the eyes, where you get like the red here in the eye, and then the white, the light shining on it, and relationship of the light hitting the face at different angles. And it's not like I'm looking like under a microscope. God, I'm getting a bit older. Anyway, so think up. It's weird. I can't really explain what it's like, because it's not reality and it's not a likeness I'm after. And it's not even a person. It's just something, an essence of something which I recognise in some way, subconsciously or something. You're trying to simulate a kind of essence of livingness, if you like. It can be magical, or it can be a struggle. But it's like you're in a way, you're almost taking away that conscious brain, that kind of consciousness of your head.
Are you looking at the picture or yourself?
No, I'm looking at the picture.
Why do you do that?
To see it back to front.
Why?
So I can see it freshly. So I can see it out of context.
Why does that help?
To see it out of context. Because you want to see how it... it's difficult to explain, really. So to surprise yourself, look at it in a way that... it's not really there to know, explain why, really. I'm just wondering if I should leave it for a minute. There's something there that I like. I like the vulnerability of the head. I quite like the kind of perplexed look and that persona of her. But, you know, I don't know. And then I'll do another figure, I think. Yeah, this is my space. This is my brain space, if you like. In a way, it's like a very calm place in which to do disturbing paintings.
Do people see them as disturbing?
I think people might, they might not. Do you find them disturbing?
A little bit, some of them. I suppose it's down to the
Everybody brings what they want to it, hopefully. They're quite open enough to make it somebody else's story, or not story, but, you know, interpretation. A lot of people would probably squirm from them. I think probably a lot of people would either loathe them or get something back from them, hopefully. But, you know, if there's one person out there that gets something back from them, then... But that's not why I do it, do I? I wouldn't do it for that reason, to get praise or reformation. I don't... You want to almost upset people sometimes.
Why?
Upset the apple cart. Well, why would I want to do nice paintings, which is going to make people feel happy and reaffirm their sense of everything being nice? I mean, I'm not into that. I'm more into sort of creating a disturbance in what I do. I'm more interested in making somebody feel either empathise or uncomfortable. I mean, it's not my problem. I just do what I do. I think artists are often shaman in a way. They kind of deal with things that other people shy away from. But you turn pain or tragedy or experience or suffering or something like that into something creative. You know, it's a fantastic thing to be able to paint, really. I mean, I love it. I really love painting. That's all I really love coming in here, and I feel very edgy when I'm not painting. I'm not a very good person to live with when I'm not painting. I was a good mother because I had my painting, because I fulfilled myself, and my kids never felt that I was frustrated because I had to look after them. You know, I've always felt that it's extremely important as a human being to fulfill yourself, man or woman. Is it raining? Oh, can I just put my raincoat over my head? If you don't mind. It's a bit wet. Glass of wine, do you think?
Go on then, should we have a glass of wine? Why not?
Oh, cheers, Nanny Hunt. I went over there, mixed up a whole lot of black, thinking I was going to do circles, and it ended up doing a figure.
Well, I think it's interesting that the flowers have disappeared from it. That's good.
So the exhibition, put in your diary, 15th of November is the opening of the exhibition in Aberystwyth. Yeah. I know. Anyway, Mum, I'll talk another time. It's maybe the weekend. Come over for a nice roast dinner or something on Sunday or something. Okay. God bless, Mum. Lots of love to Nev. You've got a big streak of red across your
Oh, I have, haven't I? Look at that.
trousers.
Where'd I
Look
get
at
that
that. Can't think.
from?
Can't think. Oh, I'm just going to have a look at my painting, I think. Ooh. Oh, this door's stuck.
Why do you paint?
Make sense of the world. It's just something I do, really. I've done it so long now that I can't remember why I did it in the first place. I mean, it's just my form of expression, you know. I think I'll leave it now.
Next this evening on BBC4, stay with us for brand new Time Shift, a cut of our fashionable past as we tease out the hairstyles that shaped Britain.